Hi, my name is Julius Afolabi. If you're struggling to grow or you're probably feeling stuck where you presently are right now, then I think this video would be the medication that you need for now. Probably you're in business, or probably you're a coach or a solopreneur who intends to grow, has this intense desire to grow, but seems like nothing good is happening around you. Then stay tuned and focus on what I'm going to share with you. I'm going to be sharing with you how to grow with growing people. How to grow with growing people. The truth is that there's no one who grows to the heights that they want just by themselves. Yes, you could make the decision, but the truth is that you will require a support system. You will need a sharing company to be able to do all that you can do smoothly and swiftly. That's the sincere truth. And that's the reason why you find out that even if you're an employee anywhere at all, the culture, the organizational culture, or the temperature of the environment in that particular organization to a large extent can decide the productivity of those that work there, at the same time the growth pattern of the employees themselves. So to a large extent, your environment can either fertilize your dream or poison your dream. So most of the time, for us to grow, you need to grow with growing people. It's the easiest way to ever grow. That's the sincere truth. The easiest way to ever grow. And that's why you find out that when you're doing something all by yourself, it may be at a very slow pace, but when you're doing it in a group, what normally happens is that you are encouraged, because whatever it is that you got going, other people are also doing the same thing, and you draw inspiration, confidence, and energy from those that you work with, and that makes it a lot easier for you. But what are the characteristics or the features that identify a growing people or somebody growing? Now, simple and short. Some years back, we wanted to embark on a particular project, and starting up that particular project was a bit kind of tough. It was looking like a very big hurdle that we couldn't jump. But all of a sudden, we got into partnership with some other persons that wanted to do the same kind of project. What happened was that we're able to cross-fertilize ideas, and it was easier to move. Taking a step and finding out another person is equally taking that particular step, we found out that it was easier. And sharing ideas in the areas where we had deficit in what to do, the other person had surplus in what he had to do. So we were taking advantage of the surpluses, and he was equally taking advantage of our surplus. So we had balanced leverage, and that was what helped us to be able to take off on that particular project, and gain some momentum to be able to really. And today, that particular project is established. Now, back to the ancient book. The ancient book records a man that was sick of palsy. He had 4 unusual and uncommon friends, right? Now, this man was sick of palsy. He would have died of palsy. But these 4 friends were able to discover that there's a physician. The great physician was somewhere that they could reach. And when they got there, they met with some challenging situations that ordinarily this man alone would never be able to beat. There are odds that you can't beat personally, but corporately, working with other people, you would be able to beat those odds. I remember my days back in banking. Nobody is allowed to go on marketing just alone. Now, the idea was this. The idea was both for succession, at the same time for complementation, right? So you have people go for marketing in pairs. Now, when they go in pairs, you find out that they are able to cross-fertilize ideas about how to initiate the business and how to close the business with that customer. At the same time, it's also possible that if one person eventually leaves the organization, one person can continue with that particular customer, so that the transaction does not die with the demise or the eviction of one particular person on that particular transaction. So these 4 guys now put hands together, and they were the ones that went through the roof and let down their friend in order for him to be healed. And what happened was that before even the great physician Jesus Christ saw the man, he saw their effort. He saw their efforts first, right? What he saw first was their effort, right? What he saw first was their effort. He saw their faith, the confidence that they had in their friendship, right? The confidence that they muscled and they gave to the man that needed to that needed the healing. So that was what happened for him. It was easier. So if you have to grow, you find these 4 characteristics in growing people. Growing people have these 4 characteristics. When you see it, that's the company you're supposed to belong to. Number 1, they have a growth mindset. A growth mindset simply means that you are not stuck. You don't believe that you should be tied to a particular place. You are interested in learning and implementing learning in a way that moves you from where you used to be to where you want to be. And then number 2 is that they are committed to their dream, right? They are intentionally committed to their dream. You find out that people that are intentionally committed to their dream will go to any length to be able to achieve what they want to achieve. They defy all odds to be able to get the most important thing done. Number 3 is that they consciously fight distraction so that they can get the most important task in their day done. They have control of their day. They have a task management system. They have an ideal goal management system that they run with, that identifies and packages their routine for the day. So you find out that they believe they have been able to break down what their goals are, and they have structured their day to be able to deliver that particular project. So this kind of people with this kind of characteristics are those people that's what you should be in the company. When you're in the company of those people, they challenge your potential. People that give you the right feedback. They give you a sincere feedback, right? They give you a sincere feedback. When they give you a sincere feedback, it helps you to go back and look inward, look into yourself, and be able to know the areas in which you need to develop, the areas in which you need to fix, so that you can be fit for what you want to achieve. So when you find this 4 characteristic in any company or in any person or in any organization, the organization that allows you to be able to communicate what your observations are without any form of punishment or any form of barrier or obstacle, then that's the place where you can grow, right? You find out that those kind of organizations will do what will thrive, and the productivity of the persons involved will also soar as well. Where you have employee involvement, employee planning, workforce management, where you have teamwork and collaboration, where you have freedom of communication and leadership empowerment, you find out that everyone wants to put hands together and complement one another in order to be able to grow. So, and if you're getting to meet me for the very first time, my name is Julius Afolabi. I am a premier business coach and a value improvement analyst, value improvement strategist, right? I help high net worth individuals, corporate organizations, and business owners, coaches, and consultants to be able to create compatible business solutions that are globally competitive and can earn them a premium without any form of manipulation or hype. So, and if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, why don't you just go ahead and subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell. Whenever the next video is coming up, you will be able to be a part of it. So, thank you and God bless you. And if you'd like to follow me on some of my other handles or want to learn more about this particular subject, about growing your business and getting clarity about getting results, building a system that is going to enable you to get the result that you want to get, practically sustainable result, then you should follow me on my social media handles, and then we can get to talk more. Thank you and God bless you.